Tema Toastmasters and guests, I present to you Wanjiru Mureithi with a speech, Tools of Engagement. Tools of Engagement, Wanjiru Mureithi.
So think about the DNF situations you have faced in your life. That marriage that ended up in a divorce, that job offer or interview that didn't materialize in an offer, a business that you put your blood, sweat, and tears in that then failed, a parenting journey that unfortunately ended up with the loss of a child. Whatever your DNF situations are, I know that feeling. I know it. Kipchoge knows the feeling too. And it is not a good feeling. But just like the Comrades Marathon result is not reduced to what happens on this one day, the same with life. You cannot reduce the whole meaning of life into some certain events that happen to us.
Just under a year ago, I said yes to Engage Talk. And that snippet you've watched is what was a co-creation of our engagement. It was the most public thing I have ever done. Why did I do it? I wanted to galvanize my personal and professional brand. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, I want to share some aspects of that experience in what I will call tools of engagement. Has any of you been on YouTube? Rhetorical question indeed. And how often and why do we go onto YouTube? YouTube is the second most visited site after its parent, Google. Do you know over 300 hours of video are uploaded every second? This would make very good real estate. And I'm sure as Kenyans and our love for land, you understand why. When I was given the opportunity then to give an engaged talk that would then be presented on YouTube, I jumped at the opportunity. You know, the engaged talk is prime real estate as well. This is why they have over 92,000 subscribers, more than I'll ever have in my lifetime, I think. And I thought that this kind of collaboration would really uplift my brand. 3 things I want to talk about today. Number 1 is compelling content. Number 2 is cross-communication. And number 3, celebration. YouTube requires people to have compelling content. That may be difficult to find, but when you work with a platform like Engage, there's already a framework in place and eyeballs that are guaranteed to come and view your content. What is compelling content? Content that adds value to its readers or viewers and the like. So I had to come up with a story. Believe you me, the DNF story was not my first, nor my second choice, but I realized that we have stories that we can tell for different occasions. Using their guidance then, we settled on this story with an ensemble of 6 other speakers, and we had our live launch on the 15th of August. The second thing is cross-platform communication. Engage already has a network and very good social media handles. I do too on both a personal level as Wanjiru Mureithi and on a professional level as Wanjiru. As much as I post content, I find the engagement is never really over 200 views or likes. And I needed something that would perhaps give me something more. Engage has a process where they do a lot of pre-communication and post-communication. This is why, as of today, when I checked, that 15-minute video, so I may say I own 15 acres on YouTube, had 25,000 views. Let's say I brought $25,000 to this, right? I haven't monetized it yet, but I want to use an analog that will at least show us what this means. This was possible because of their collaboration and their networks and their 6 years of experience to build that credible platform. As soon as that poster went out with my name on it, I was already getting calls of congratulations, and people hadn't even heard a thing I was going to say. Imagine that. And on the day of the live event, my phone was ringing off the hook, followed by all the messages that came on after to celebrate. Let me tell you, this celebration of me and all the accolades were so affirming. It's the single most important event that I have received so much congratulations. Typically, we don't even hear tributes over our lives. They're given after we are long gone. So this was great for me. What I find though, is that there are only 33 comments on that particular video. This is where you come in. YouTube provided the longevity. So 7 months on, we can still do something about it. So if the snippet video did anything to your curiosity, perhaps you will go onto the site and watch the full 15-minute talk. And while at it, please be generous and perhaps leave a comment that I can respond to at another time. Social media is indeed powerful, and I'm ever so grateful for the Exchange platform, because though it was a risk for me to put my story out there, I have received nothing but very positive feedback, and I'm looking forward to more as I galvanize my personal brand on both a personal and professional level. So there you have it. The tools for engagement are credible, compelling content, cross communications across platforms, and celebration. So I'll wait for your feedback, and for engage, I'm ready to say yes again and again. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.